What is up, movie buffs and cynic queens? Welcome back to the film Frontline, your ultimate HQ for everything popping off in Hollywood. I'm your host, and today we are absolutely seated for this one. We've got the band getting back together, but leave your Mjolnirs and green rage monsters at the door. Chris Hemsworth and Mark Ruffalo are trading spandex for high-stakes heists in the new thriller Crime 101. The reviews are flooding in, the Rotten Tomato score is acting wild, and I'm here to break down if this is a certified banger or just a glossy flop. Let's get into the tea. Okay, first things first, let's talk about the energy this movie's serving. Crime 101 is directed by Bart Layton, and if you saw his doc, The Imposter, you know he doesn't play by the rules. He's adapting a Dawn Winslow novella here, and the industry buzz is that this is trying very hard to be the Gen Z version of Heat. You know, that legendary Pacino-De Niro face-off? Yeah, those are big shoes to fill. The setup? It's giving classic cat and mouse. Chris Hemsworth plays Mike Davis, a super meticulous jewel thief who operates along the Pacific Coast Highway. And get this, he's not playing the loud, charismatic golden retriever we're used to. He's playing a loner, quiet, calculated, basically major don't perceive me energy. On the flip side, we have Mark Ruffalo as Detective Lou, who is obsessed with catching him. It's the classic unstoppable force meets immovable object, but make it California noir. But ladies, can we talk about the real MVP? Halle Berry. She plays Sharon, an insurance broker who gets tangled up in this mess. From what I'm hearing, she is not just the damsel or the love interest. She is arguably the smartest person in the room, calling out the toxic masculinity and ego tripping of the men around her. We love to see a queen holding her own in a boys' club genre. The aesthetic is supposedly stunning. We're talking gorgeous shots of LA, neon lights, and that slow burn tension that makes you hold your breath. It's not an explosion fest, it's a simmer until it boils type of thriller. Barry Keoghan is also in the mix, playing a chaotic psycho biker because, of course he is. That man has cornered the market on Unhinged, and we are here for it. All right, it's time for the Film Frontline opinion. Here's my hot take based on everything we're seeing. Look, Hollywood has been terrified of original movies lately, drowning us in sequels and reboots. Crime 101 feels like a breath of fresh air because it trusts the audience to have an attention span. It's over 2 hours long, and it takes its time. That is a bold move in the TikTok era. However, let's keep it 100. It sounds like it might be stumbling a bit at the finish line. The word on the street is that the ending gets a little too melodramatic, maybe trying too hard to wrap things up with a nice little bow. And while the heat comparisons are flattering, they can also be a trap. If you come at the king, you best not miss. And some critics think it's a little too derivative, like it's wearing a costume of a 90s thriller rather than being its own thing. But honestly, seeing Hemsworth and Ruffalo have a serious, gritty act-off without CGI aliens flying around is worth the price of admission alone. Plus, Halle Berry in a power suit outsmarting thieves? Take my money. It's stylish, it's tense, and it's the kind of grown-up movie we've been begging for. So, that's the rundown. It looks like Crime 101 is serving visuals, tension, and a powerhouse cast, even if the ending might be a little meh. Now, I want to hear from you. Are we still vibing with the slow burn 2.5 hour crime epics? Or do you need your thrillers fast and furious? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I read everything. If you liked this deep dive, smash that subscribe button and hit the bell so you never miss a beat on the film Frontline. Until next time, keep watching.